Hi there, my name is Hyatt Smith, and this video is just an overview of what emotion code is and how it works. So emotion code is an emotional release technique which uses muscle testing, which is a form of testing your own body's muscles in order to communicate and receive information from the subconscious mind. And so if you've ever seen people using like pendulums that swing one way for yes and the other way for no, this is actually using the body's muscles to receive answers from basically your subconscious mind that has basically the answers to everything that has to do with your body and has to do with your life. And the body is basically completely connected with the subconscious mind and your unconscious habit patterns and things like that. And so your body is always storing information that your conscious mind can't always remember or that it forgets. And so we can actually use our body's muscles to communicate and receive yes or no answers to many questions that we have. And so when people ask their pendulums a yes or no question and it swings one way, that is a response from their body's muscles either becoming weaker or stronger, which makes the pendulum go one way or the other. And it's very similar to like how lie detectors work. You're hooked up, and whenever you tell a lie, your body gives a response, a certain response, and when you tell the truth, then your body is going to give an opposite response. And so whenever we ask a question and the answer is yes, then our muscles become strong. And so there's many forms of muscle testing, but the one that I use for emotion code is this interlocking finger technique. So if I ask a question, then if the answer is yes, then the muscles will be strong and they will hold. And if the answer is no, then it will slip and the muscles will become weak. And so how we use this for emotion code is because we are all connected and everything is consciousness, everything is awareness, everything in the universe is just energy, and we are all connected to that energy. Practitioners of emotion code can actually use their own bodies to muscle test for other people's subconscious. So if I were to do a session with you, then I would just basically be tapping into your subconscious and using my own body's muscles in order to find and help release emotional blockages that are within you. And so I have a chart of emotions with columns and rows that I go through to easily identify which emotions are in you and which ones are trapped and blocked. And then with the power of intention, once we find the emotion and we discover all we want to know, we discover what age you got this emotion at, and we can find out what part of your life it happened in, if it has to do with parents, if it has to do with a friend or a lover, or if it's just coming from something internally inside yourself. We can find all this information out. And it's just the fastest emotional release technique that I've ever found, because I've used many techniques before, like childhood sort of regression and going back, and these are a very long process just to release one or two emotions. But with emotion code, it's very quick and simple, and in one session we can release anywhere from 5 to over 20 emotions in one session, and it's just very quick and efficient. And many people report after a session that they just feel less physical pain in their bodies, that they feel more mental clarity, and just like they feel more relaxed and like a weight has been lifted off them, because we just release so many emotions in a very short amount of time, and it's all real time. You can feel it, especially when you've got a strong emotion in you to be released. You can really feel it coming out of you a lot of the time. And so many of us are holding on to trapped emotions that we've been storing throughout our entire life, and the subconscious stores these emotions, and our bodies are basically just a reflection of our mind. And so many of our, mental illnesses or our physical illnesses, our pains, our aches, and things like that are really a reflection of the emotions and the mental habits that we have stored within our subconscious mind. And so with Emotion Code, we can go in and release these emotions from the subconscious mind very easily, that many of us would not have the tools to be able to, go in and so rapidly release otherwise. And when this happens, it just can change your mood. It can change the way that you manifest things into your life. It can change, your abundance, and just really just lets go of all the different things that are inside you, because at your core, you are a beautiful, loving, joyful being, and the only thing that sort of disconnects you from that is all this, emotional and mental structure and things that you have, that you've created around your amazing, joyful being. And so Emotion Code really helps to get in and release those emotions that are holding us back from feeling that connection to our truest, best self. And so I offer donation-based Emotion Code sessions, which you can book with me on Facebook. You can look up Hyatt Holistic Services, and I'll have a link for that in the description, or in wherever I'm posting this. You can just click the link and go to that Facebook page to book a session. Any donations are appreciated. I always suggest a donation of maybe $10 to $40 per session. And then if you don't use Facebook, then I'll just leave my email address so you can contact me via email, and we can set up a session so you can try it out. You basically got nothing to lose. You can donate whatever you'd like, just however much value the session brings to you. And so by booking a session with me, you're supporting yourself on your journey and releasing emotions and becoming your best. And then you're also able to support me and help me continue to offer these healing works that are accessible to, anyone, anywhere on the planet, and help me to, create even more projects and things that are really I'm hoping are going to benefit a lot of people. So go ahead and check out Hyatt Holistic Services on Facebook and book a session with me, and I'll talk with you soon. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.